Hello, my name is Ben, and I'm going to show you how to replace the generator coil on your Rowere르그 with the device holder arm. You're going to need part number 2401, that's the generator coil, a Phillips head screwdriver, and two 9/16" wrenches. Remove the knob from the lower bracket, and then remove the lower bracket from the monitor support arm. Remove the generator plug from the PM5. And use a 9/16" wrench to remove the nut, and then remove the PM5 from the monitor support arm. Using two 9/16" wrenches, remove the nut from the carriage bolt at the monitor support arm. Remove the monitor support arm, and using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the set screw on the right side of the monitor support arm. And separate the two halves of the monitor support arm, and then remove the generator coil wire from the monitor support arm. Note the routing of the generator coil wire. It goes in between the guide bracket and the chain guide, and then underneath the lip of the inner pan of the flywheel housing. Pull the generator coil wire out. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the two Phillips head screws from the generator cover. Note the routing of the generator coil wire. It does weave in the generator housing. That's a strain relief in case the wire is tugged. It won't pull on the generator coil itself. And then remove the generator from the housing. The replacement generator coil goes into the generator housing with the circuit board facing up and the wire going towards the handle. Match the routing of the generator coil wire through the spacing in the generator housing so that you do recreate that weave, and then slide the generator coil wire underneath the lip of the inner pan of the flywheel housing, and then in between the guide bracket and the chain guide. Install the generator housing cover with the lip of the cover going underneath the inner pan of the flywheel housing. And install the two Phillips head screws. Route the wire into the channel of the left part of the monitor support arm, leaving yourself about 4 inches of the wire on the plug side of the wire to plug into the monitor. Match the right side of the monitor support arm to the left. And use the set screw to tighten the two halves of the monitor support arm together. With the 4-inch long carriage bolt and the nylock nut, place the base of the monitor support arm in between the two guide brackets. Use the 4-inch long carriage bolt to secure the base of the monitor support arm. Use two 9/16" wrenches to tighten the nylock nut onto the carriage bolt. The right side of the PM5 has a recessed hex hole for the head of the carriage bolt. Slide the carriage bolt through the base of the PM5 to install it onto the monitor support arm. Screw on the nut and use a 9/16" wrench to tighten the nut. Plug the generator coil wire into the base of the PM5. The left side of the lower bracket has a recessed hex hole for the carriage bolt. Slide the lower bracket onto the monitor support arm and the carriage bolt through the back side of the monitor support arm, confirming that the head of the screw goes into the recessed portion of the lower bracket, and screw the knob onto the right side of the screw.